Thanks for joining. All right, today, if you haven't already seen it on the description, all right, why no goals equals no results. Why you will never get results without the right goals. And so you're probably thinking, well, I think I have the right goals. I think I got everything lined out. But do you? Do you have everything lined out? Have you set the goals properly? Because there is a process. You can't just randomly just create goals, all right? You can't just all of a sudden, hey, I want to lose 50 pounds in a month, or I want to lose 20 pounds in a month, or I want to run a 5K next month and do it in 25 minutes. Something like that. You can't just go out there and just do it. You can't just set these random goals and expect you to succeed, because you're setting yourself up for failure. So I'm fixing to tell you how to do it. All right, I'm fixing to give you the secrets, the good stuff. All right, so before we begin, it's called The Secret. No, it is a secret, but I'm fixing to tell you that secret, but it's a SMART goal. All right, so I'm going to break down what I mean by setting a SMART goal for yourself. Glenn, Kenneth, Christian Miles, what's up, brother? Thank y'all for joining. Crystal, thank you for watching. Drop some fire emojis on this wonderful live video. Woo! All right, let's get it out. All right, so the first thing, thank you, Kelly. So the first thing I want to start off is the S, which that means being specific. Why do you want to do it? All right, what is your reasoning to wanting to be healthier, to be in better shape, to have a better life? What's the reason why? Why do you want to do it? Because you will not succeed if your why isn't big enough. You can't just go out there and expect a change if your why isn't big enough. You have to find your reason why. Everybody has it. If your why is not big enough, you will fail within a couple of weeks. I'm going to give you a couple of weeks because you're going to get all motivated at first, but then after that couple of weeks, you're going to be like, why did I even do this? All right, because your why has to be big enough. For me, I'll go ahead and break my story down. For me, it's for my kids. All right, I just want to be there for my kids. I want to set an example for my kids. That's important to me. It may not be important to you because you may not have kids or you may not care. That's up to you. That's your decision. I'm just telling you about me. All right, number 2 is it has to be measurable. All right, how are you going to track it? You have to track your progress. You can't just set an expectation of you losing a certain weight or you being looking a certain way without measuring how you're going to get there. You have to measure along the way to reach your goal. You can't just go out there and just boom, I just want to lose 20 pounds, but I don't know. I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to measure it. I'm just going to go out there and just do it, because that way, if you don't measure it, then you're going to get discouraged. And at the same time, I was actually talking to somebody today, and which is mind blowing, because a lot of people think like this. She wanted to lose, I'm not going to drop any names, but she wanted to lose 20 pounds in a month. Okay. Some people can do it. Some people can lose 20 pounds. If you're so out of shape, you can do that. Or more than likely, that might happen. All right, but not everybody can do that. I think that's too big of an expectation that you're putting on yourself. Remember, the average person loses anywhere from 1 to 2 pounds per week. All right, so let's go 4 to 8 pounds a month. This is a process. This is a lifestyle change. Don't set these high expectations of you want to lose 20 pounds in a month, because you're going to set yourself up for failure. All right, have something measurable that you can track it. All right, so that brings me to the next thing, and that's the A, and that's achievable. Do you have the right resources to reach your goal? All right. Do you have the equipment? Or at this time, we only can do it at our house, right? So, but do you have the mats? We'll just go there. Do you have a mat that you can lay on to do these exercises? Do you have athletic shoes? Do you have the resource to go on the internet and find somebody that knows what they're doing and get you the results? Do you have the resources to achieve your goals? All right. And that brings me to R, and that's realistic. Okay, and that kind of brings me back to what I was talking about earlier. Are you able to reach your goals, and is it realistic enough for you to reach them? All right, are you setting the bar too high to where, 20 pounds, I'm trying to lose 20 pounds in a month? That's not realistic. Realistic is losing 4 to 8 pounds within a month. Again, you might do better than that. I'm not saying that you won't. That's not the point. The point is that you can't set these expectations of yourself so high, because you will lose motivation and you will get discouraged if you set these expectations. If you're expecting to lose 20 pounds in a month, I'm telling you, you're going to be like, I guess I'm not doing it right. You know how hard it is to sustain a healthy body and to sustain your weight at a healthy ratio? Because yeah, I can give you the plan to drop 20 pounds in a month, but I promise you after that month, you're going to feel miserable. You are going to feel out of it and you're never going to want to do this again. All right, you have to create the lifestyle to make it reasonable and realistic for your goals. Does that make sense? Drop some fire emoji if that makes sense. Yes, diabetes is no joke. Hey, this diabetes is actually huge in my family, and that's another reason why I'll stay healthy. All right, and that's the last one. All right, it's the T out of SMART. Timely. Do you have a deadline? All right, I'm not saying, again, let's make it realistic. All right, is your timeline going to be like, okay, well, I'm going to give myself 3 months. I'm going to give myself 6 months, and I want to lose, let's say average, 2 pounds per week. All right, so I'm going to lose 24 pounds in 3 months. All right, that's averaging 2 pounds per week. All right, that's a realistic goal. It still may be tough for you because personally, I can't lose 24 pounds in 3 weeks. That's a lot to be harder for me. So know your body, all right? Know what you can achieve and set it in a timely manner, all right? Because if you don't have a deadline, then you're just going to I'll get to it whenever I get to it. You're just going to push it off and you're going to make excuses or I'll just start Monday or I'll just start after the summer ends or I'll just start January 1st. Oh, yeah. But see, that doesn't it has to be timely. All right. So I'm going to do a recap of the SMART goals that you need to have in place in order for you to reach your goals successfully. All right. Set the right goals so that you can see success. Number 1 is specific. Be specific as to why you want to change and be healthier and lose weight. What is your reason why? Number 2 is, the M is measurable. All right. Make sure you track it along the way. Make sure that you're knowing exactly how your body is changing each and every week. So you measure it. All right. And A is achievable. Make sure you have the right resources to achieve it. All right. Do you have the right foods in place in your grocery list? Do you have access? Again, we don't have access to the gym, but you still have access to the home and you still have access to home workouts. All right. So have the resources. Realistic. All right. For the R. All right. Are you able to reach it? Are you setting the bar too high? All right, and then T, is it timely? Or do you have a time frame as to when you want to achieve that realistic goal? All right, I hope this helps. Let me know what your number 1 takeaway was from this video. Other than that, guys, I hope y'all have an awesome evening. Y'all have a great day. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Peace out.